JICA established an office in Palau in 1997 after Palau's independence. JICA began to increase the international cooperation to contribute to the development of the country. Cooperation has been expanding. JICA provides a variety of cooperation programs to Palau, such as grant aid, technical cooperation, volunteers, overseas investment and financing, and training programs. Grant aid is one of the financial support of Japan to developing countries for improving the facilities and procuring equipment necessary for their economic and social development. It is mainly used for establishing foundations for basic human needs or for building socio-economic infrastructures. Technical cooperation projects optimally combine the dispatch of experts, acceptance of training participants, and provision of equipment. To raise a sense of ownership of recipient countries, many technical cooperation projects adopt participatory methods whereby local people in each project's target area participate in planning, operation management, and evaluation activities. Volunteer program is aimed at interacting with people at the grassroots level in order to contribute to the country's development and promote mutual understanding. Based on requests from developing countries, JICA recruit persons who have appropriate skills, knowledge, and experience, and willing to share them to help the people living in developing countries. JICA's knowledge co-creation programs are a form of technical cooperation that JICA carries out in Japan, inviting key persons to Japan. The knowledge accumulated in Japan, including organizational know-how and social systems, can only be understood through first-hand experience by visiting Japan. About 450 people from Palau have already been accepted to Japan. JICA's target issues in Palau are the following: environmental conservation, climate change countermeasures, infrastructure development, industrial promotion, and education, health. Palau focuses on tourism development by utilizing the rich natural environment as the main axis of the economic development. For a sustainable tourism development, proper environmental management and ecosystem conservation are very important for Palau. As part of the environmental management, JICA is working to help improve waste management. JICA has provided Fukuoka method technical guidance to existing waste disposal sites in Koror, has strengthened the organization of related departments, and also provided technical cooperation for human resource development. However, the amount of waste is still increasing while the remaining capacity of existing landfill site has been decreasing. Under these circumstances, the government of Palau has decided to construct a new national landfill that can be used for the next 20 years in League with the grant aid from Japan. The Koror Recycling Center receives and recycles renewable resources such as plastic, paper, bottles and cans collected from each state, waste glass, such as the beer bottles consumed in Palau, are converted into raw material used for glass blowing work at Glass Workshop at the Recycle Center. In the future, we are cultivating human resources so that the glassworks will become Palau's new local craft. In addition, we are promoting the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and conducting public awareness activities. One of the major goals is to reduce the amount of trash brought into the final disposal site at MDOC landfill.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Calvin Igusig. I'm the Chief of Solid Waste Management in Palau. And we are now in MDOC landfill. And this MDOC landfill is the national landfill. It receives all kinds of waste, including scrap metals for recycling and used tires, waste tires for recycling. The landfill is to my left. Basically, in 2014, we applied for our first JICA volunteer. And this volunteer from JICA every 2 years. What we really need from JICA volunteers is to help us with capacity building for education, awareness programs, and also they can help our staff become more motivated. We can use JICA volunteer as a motivational factor.
An important facility for Palau's ecosystem conservation is the Palau International Coral Reef Center. Opened in January 2001 with a Japanese grant aid, this facility serves as a micro-regional hub for the Global Coral Reef Monitoring Network, research activities, and conservation activities for Palau's coral reefs and its marine life. JICA has reconstructed Palau Mariculture Demonstration Center as a grant aid project in 2018, and the center opened in April 2019. The purpose of the project is to strengthen the functions of the Palau Mariculture Demonstration Center through renovation of the facilities and equipment, thereby contributing to the promotion of giant clam culture. JICA also supports NGOs like Ebil Society with the CHEOCV program. Ebil Society protects the natural environment, conducts awareness activities, and educational programs for children. Their programs share knowledge through organized events and learning programs so that people in Palau gain interest in the natural environment. In addition to the environmental protection and the climate change countermeasures, the infrastructure development and the industrial promotion is in need. Today, the delay in the infrastructure development in Palau has become a hindrance to the promotion of overseas investment for the development of industries such as tourism and economic growth. JICA volunteers are involved in the operations for the power plant. This volunteer supports operation, maintenance management, and any other issues that arises in 5 power plants in Palau. Japan-Palau Friendship Bridge is the largest bridge in Palau with a total length of 432 meters. This bridge connects Koror State, where 70% of the population of Palau lives, and Babeldaob, which is the largest island in Palau and with the only international airport, water source, and power station. This bridge is an important infrastructure in Palau. It was opened in 2002 with the Japanese grant aid and is now a symbol of friendship between Japan and Palau. Such bridges and roads must then be inspected, measured, and surveyed. The volunteers' skills and experience help to build and maintain safe infrastructure in Palau. PCC has a volunteer who trains students by giving lectures and practical guidance in the air conditioning and refrigeration course. JICA has been working on improving the quality of education for many years. Presently, there are 5 volunteers working to improve students' mathematical skills in different elementary schools. This is about 1/3 of the total number of JICA volunteers in Palau. Improvements of education in science and mathematics are the foundation of industrial and science and technological development. JICA continues to dispatch volunteers to schools in Palau and provide guidance to teachers involved in teaching students. The aim is to improve the quality of education and establish the basic academic ability of students by providing support for the teachers, developing and disseminating annual teaching plans and supplementary teaching materials.
My name is Satoshi Yamashita, and it's been 1 year and 2 months since I have been in Palau. I work at Iboban Elementary School for teaching mathematics and physical education. I would like to talk about mathematics. At the beginning, the students, they needed to improve their basic calculation skills. So like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So I thought I have to support and focus on these skills to improve. And then I decided to do supplementary class and of course support to students and teachers during math classes. By doing these things, they have been improving the basic skills. So I'm really glad that they are improving. So that's why I wanna continue to do this. But however, I'm sure there are still some improvements. So I have to deal with these improvements. So that's why I'm going to try to do my best for teachers, students, and Iboban Elementary School's prosperity. Thank you very much.
JICA also continued to dispatch volunteers to the Ministry of Education to achieve synergies in education between schools and the administration. In Palau, illnesses such as lifestyle-related diseases are the major health problem caused by the novel imbalanced eating habits created by dependency on imported, untraditional foods. JICA volunteers are improving the physical education classes at elementary schools and continue to provide exercise opportunities to raise awareness from the educational perspective. Improving the awareness for exercises occurs not only in schools but also for adults in Palau as well. At Goder State Government Gym, senior centers, and rangers, a volunteer provides guidance for exercise and contributes in promoting health.
I work at the Goder State Government as a fitness trainer in the gym at the Muse. I teach exercise at the gym, and also I go out other place like elementary school, senior citizen center, and Coral State Rangers. It's my pleasure to help and promote way of life in the beautiful island in Palau. Keep health.
In addition to providing guidance for exercise, dietary education plays an important role in health maintenance and disease prevention. School meals are provided at all the public schools in Palau, and nutritional guidance is given to all the students, such as creating balanced school lunch menus which include vegetables to convey the importance of proper diet and health. In Palau, it is difficult to provide sufficient medical services due to the shortage of staff working in chronic health department. To deal with this problem, volunteers are dispatched to improve medical services. As of 2019, JICA dispatched a dental technician to the National Hospital to assist the production of dentures, raising awareness for oral care, and educating on prevention of dental diseases.
One of the things we started at that time was a program that would allow Japanese citizens, young men and women, to come to Palau under their program, under the volunteer program, to help us build our young republic. And today, they are still making a big difference in our nation building. They are classroom teachers, they work at the hospitals, they work at state governments, they're helping our police force, our power authority, our telephone. Every facet of government in Palau is utilizing Japanese volunteers. And we are most grateful. As long as I live, I will always be grateful to the Japanese people, their leaders, the area. They have done a tremendous job in over 20 years. There's no doubt about that. We would like to be the most grateful country. We would like to express our appreciation, and one way is to continue to utilize the JICA volunteers. So what can they do in the future? There are critical areas. In health and education, Ministry of Justice, those are 3 priorities. But in areas of technology, Palau still needs to rise up to par. That's when we allow perhaps our electric company, our telephone company, and those who do auxiliary services to the government to utilize not only JICA experts, not only JOCB volunteers, but regular volunteers. They are very, very viable. If you ask Palauans, the volunteers have taught kids mathematics, physical education, music. They fix the teeth of their children. You name it, they've done it. Even with a Coral State, very, very important environmental program, they have been part of it from the beginning. So, I speak for the Republic of Palau as a former Minister of Education, Chief of Staff of the President for 8 years, and Minister of State for over 4 years. Thank you, Japan. We are most grateful, and let's continue our strong friendship and relationship to the future. So may Palau and Japan continue to the best of friends into the future. And thank you, Japanese citizens, for making a difference in our country development. Thank you. God bless you.